Close your eyes, picture an angel. What do you see? A beautiful woman in a white dress? A handsome man with bird wings? Or maybe a fat little baby with a bow and arrow? This is what we see in paintings. This is what we see in movies. It makes us feel safe. It makes us feel protected. But I have to tell you the truth. This image is a lie. If you traveled back in time to the Bible days and you met a real angel, you would not smile. You would scream. You might even faint from terror. There is a reason why angels in the Bible almost always say the same first words. Do not be afraid. They have to say this because their true form is terrifying. It is not human. It is alien. Today, we are going to look at the ancient texts. We are going to read the descriptions given by the prophets who actually saw them. Forget the babies. Forget the harps. This is what angels actually look like. For hundreds of years, we have been tricked. During the Renaissance, artists like Michelangelo wanted to paint heaven. But how do you paint a spirit? It is impossible. So they stole ideas from Greek myths. The cute babies we call cherubs, those are based on Cupid, the Greek god of love. The handsome men with wings, those are based on Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. Artists made angels look human to make religion feel friendly. But in doing so, they hid the scary reality. The Bible describes a hierarchy. Some angels look like us, yes, but the ones closest to God, they are monsters of fire, eyes, and animal faces. Let's climb the ladder. We will start with the spies and end with the monsters. The lowest level of angels is called Malakh. This word simply means messenger. These are the agents of God who walk on earth. And interestingly, they are the only ones who look like humans. In the book of Genesis, angels visit a city called Sodom. They do not have wings. They do not glow. They look like normal travelers. They eat food, they walk, they talk. This is a disguise. They look human, so they can work without causing panic. But do not be fooled. They are dangerous. In the story, when a mob of men tried to attack them, these men used supernatural power to blind the entire crowd instantly. They are strong, silent, and deadly, but they are just the foot soldiers. When we go higher up, to the throne room of God, things stop looking human. Now we leave the earth. We go to the dimension of God. In the book of Isaiah, the prophet has a terrifying vision. He sees God on a throne, and floating above him are the Seraphim. The word Seraphim means the burning ones. These are not people in robes. These are beings of pure living fire. Isaiah describes them clearly. He says each one had 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces. They cannot look directly at God's glory. With 2 other wings they covered their feet. This is a sign of respect. And with the last 2 wings they flew. Imagine a creature made of fire, hovering in the air. You cannot see a face. You cannot see a body. You only see 6 massive wings and blinding light. They scream out to each other. Their voices are so loud that the temple shakes. Smoke fills the room. If a seraph appeared in your room right now, the heat would be unbearable. The sound would break your windows. This is not a gentle guardian. This is a force of nature, but they are not the strangest ones. This is where the popular image of the cute baby angel dies completely. The biblical cherubim are the guardians of God's holiness, and they are nightmares. The prophet Ezekiel had the most detailed encounter with them. He saw a storm coming, a great cloud with fire flashing inside it. Out of the fire came 4 living creatures. Ezekiel says they had the general shape of a man, but that is all. Each cherub had 4 faces. The front face was a human. The right face was a lion. The left face was an ox. And the back face was an eagle. Try to visualize that head. 4 distinct faces looking in 4 different directions at the same time. It gets weirder. They did not have skin. Their appearance was like burning coals. Fire moved up and down their bodies. Lightning flashed out of them. They had 4 wings. Under their wings, they had human hands. Their feet were like the hooves of a cow, shining like polished metal. And the most disturbing detail? Ezekiel says their entire bodies were covered in eyes. Eyes on their backs, eyes on their hands, eyes on their wings. Hundreds of eyes watching everything. They moved as fast as lightning, and because they had faces on all sides, they never turned around. They just moved. This is a chimera, a hybrid monster. It represents power over all creation. The lion is king of wild beasts. The ox is king of farm animals. The eagle is king of birds. The human is ruler of them all. This is a real cherub, not a baby, but a multi-faced, multi-winged, eye-covered beast. If the cherubim scare you, the Ophanim might break your mind. These are the most alien things in the Bible. They are often just called the wheels. In Ezekiel's vision, right next to the 4-faced creatures, he saw wheels on the ground. These were not wooden wheels. Ezekiel describes them as a wheel within a wheel. Imagine 2 large rings crossing each other. Like a gyroscope, this allowed them to move in any direction instantly. They were massive. Ezekiel says they were so tall they were dreadful to look at. They towered over him. And just like the cherubim, these wheels were alive. The rims of the wheels were full of eyes all around. Thousands of eyes spinning and rotating. The Bible says the spirit of the angels was inside the wheels. They glowed with the color of a blue-green stone. Imagine the scene. A storm of fire. 4 creatures with animal faces. And beside them, massive, spinning, eye-covered wheels humming with energy. It looks more like an alien spacecraft than a religious painting. Some people think Ezekiel saw a UFO or advanced technology, but the text says they are spiritual beings. They are the Ophanim. They are the chariots of God. We have to ask, why? Why did God create his angels to look like monsters? Why the animal faces? Why the thousands of eyes? The answer is simple. In the Bible, angels are not our friends. They are not pets. They are servants of the Most High. They belong to a different dimension, a place of absolute power. The eyes represent their total knowledge. Nothing is hidden from them. The animal faces represent their power. The fire represents their purity. When a human in the Bible sees an angel, they usually fall face down on the ground. They think they are going to die. In the book of Daniel, the prophet saw an angel and said, "My strength left me and my face turned pale." The terror is a natural reaction. It is what happens when a mortal human meets something immortal. The cute version of angels we have today is just a mask. It is a way to make us feel comfortable. But the biblical reality reminds us that the universe is wilder, stranger, and more complex than we can imagine. There are powers beyond our comprehension watching us right now. So, the next time you see a painting of a baby with tiny wings, remember the truth. Remember the fire. Remember the 4 faces. Remember the spinning wheels covered in eyes. And be grateful that if you ever meet one, their first words will likely be, "Do not be afraid." The gap between pop culture and ancient texts is massive. We have turned warriors into decorations, but the old texts remain. They sit there, waiting for us to read them and realize how small we really are. Now, I have a question for you. If you woke up tonight and saw a wheel within a wheel spinning in your room, covered in eyes, would you be able to stay calm? Let me know in the comments below which angel scares you the most. The burning seraphim, the beastly cherubim, or the spinning Ophanim. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Bible mysteries, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. We are just scratching the surface of the dark history found in ancient texts. Thanks for watching.